Hey, what's up, everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Sands of Salzaar. So, in the previous episode, we finished locating all the other sultans, besides Rabia that we had already, located previously. Um, we explored the Zagros Mountains because that was something we hadn't really, I hadn't really done. At least showed it off a little bit. And now that we're here, we started since we had found our last sultan, which is Alpine Warmonger Ruha here. We started doing this quest now because that's basically all of them, and we're gonna continue on this path of the main quest line. So we already went to do that one part for the sword to have the swordmaster come and have him fight this guy, and well, now we're here. Let's talk to him and let's see what he tells us. What do you want? I brought him with me, right? So I should be able to talk with him about this again. Is this the swordmaster says nothing and slowly pulls out his sword, pointing it at Ruha's neck. At that instant, one of the wolf tail accessories dangling from his helm breaks and falls to the snow. Ha! Now that's a fight. I can get. Now that's a fight I can get excited about. Make room! Make room! The swordmaster, pulls out 3 swords. Let's see whose sword is faster. Do I have to fight too? Oh no! Now I'm the dude. Holy crap! I am no bit familiar with these quests. I don't know, who am I supposed to be? What the? So I have no clue what these skills are about. I'm just randomly using them. Ha! What a fight! So I was the sword master, and I was fighting this dude. I haven't had a fight this good in a long time. Bring me the agreement. I will sign it now. Ruha signs the ceasefire with the condition that the Ifrit stop their attacks, and that the remaining clans accept it as well. Regardless, the Deeb have put their name on the parchment. It is step forward. I like that quick and easy straightforward kind of thing. It was not exactly straightforward, but he just wanted to have someone fight, have you convince someone to fight him, and that's it. Pretty simple. Mostly, at least that's what it seems. I think I already talked to this dude for a quest. Yeah, he won't let me talk to him again. What about this one? I don't pay attention to really what they're saying. I'm just clicking. Come on. If you have a quest, give it to me. Oh shit, the long-haired man saw the yak first. The short-haired man heard the yak first. I probably should have paid attention then. Bald man grabbed the yak first. The yak should belong to nobody. Why is that? Why? Yak belongs to the mountain. But that's not a reason for them to walk away from the delicious freebie. Where there's a will, there's a way. Teehee, now you finally know what it is I want to task you with. Do you want in on this? Yeah, I don't know, but okay. Alright, I'll leave this one to you. I know you can do it. Wait, what? Yak off? The heck? Why is it a main quest? The heck? Yak off. You met a young woman, perhaps the third princess in Frost Valley. She hopes that you will help her resolve a matter of great urgency. 3 men are squabbling over who is the rightful owner of a fluffy white yak that wandered into their hills. Resolve the squabble over the yak. Why is it a main quest? I don't know. I don't know what's the main quest, and it's a quest into the abyss, so it has something to do with this one. I don't know what it's about, okay? Let's talk to Toya, because, wait, the options are no longer there. The option for asking about, what's his name? Ludokan, I think it was called. He was called the Thur. No, yes, the Thur. Yeah, Ludokan, that old man. Okay, so these are the dudes about the yak. It's main quest, so I want that. Whatever that is. Oh, I just ran into it and now I'm automatically into it. Okay, I saw it first. It's mine. If it's first come, first serve, I heard it first. Who cares about your ears? This yak is in my yard now, so it's mine. Back off. They each make their point. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be easy. Can I just whoop their asses? Issue a false threat. Make up a fake story to spook them. Reparations. Obviously she doesn't, well, this lady over here doesn't want me to do it by force. It kind of sounds like she doesn't, because it's false reparations. Make up a false story to spook them. I'm guessing the option that probably wants me to take is reparations. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that one. How about I give each of you some coin and we release the yak back to the wilderness, huh? How much money? What's the split? Who's getting more though? It's all the same amount. Then no way. I also disagree. Why I should get more? I'm the one with the yak here. Why you've got more than me? That's enough. Hey, you think you can just shout over the top of us around here? Let me tell you, unless you can pay out one of us one yak each, you can get lost. One yak for each person? Why, that comes to 3,000 utar. Can't you use an abacus properly? 1,500 per person at 3 people comes to 4,500 utar. Ah, yes, that's right. 4,500 utar. No more, no less. Yeah, 4,500. 1,500 each. Or else I'll skin it, eat it, and I won't even share the bones. That's my yak. Don't you dare slay it. Your yak? What a load of baloney. It's mine. Mine, I tell you. These people drive a hard bargain. Why'd they say 4.5k and then 450? I'll give you 450. This? Don't pretend like you've got cheating scoundrel trying to mock us like this. Draw a weapon. Well, I've already tried doing this the nice way. You shouldn't underestimate us. I'll kill you. I'll kill it before it get away. Oh, I think they're gonna whoop my ass. Can I move away from here? Well, I was trying to get away from here. Can I try again? You failed. As a loser, you have no right whatsoever to boss or others around. After a brief rally, they continue to bicker over the damn yak. Okay, so I think it's gonna repeat itself. I just have to resolve it, right? False threat? Make up a story this time, because the reparations? Nah. This yak is cursed. None of you get to keep it. Who are you? You think I'm scared of a little wind between my legs? Think I'll just give up? Idiot, the Zagros mountains are freezing cold. You'll be sorry soon. If you want to keep your lives, you'd best maintain your distance. Har har har, good one. Don't make me hurt you. Do you always get this mad when your cheap tricks fail? Bring it on, I ain't scared of you. Okay, so that one went straight to the point. Okay, so they got me like in a freaking stun lock right there. Completely and totally failed. Okay, try again. This time we'll go with the false threat, I guess. Let's see what happens. You issue a false threat. Take the yak back. What? Did I hear you correctly? Take it back? Who the heck do you think you are ordering us around like that? The yak's mine, and you can buy it if you stump up for it. Whoever said it was your yak, it's mine, damn it! Shut up. I said give the yak to me. You lower your head and flash a glint of cold hard steel at them. Don't look at me, I don't have the damn yak. I ain't afraid of you. With a flash and a snikt, a hole materialized in the 3 men's pants. The desert winds rush inside, causing the cloth to billow, and the men to cover themselves, humiliated. My new pants! I did not even have the yak, but you've slashed my pants. Oh, who gives a damn about this damn yak anyway? Let go everyone already. Let me beat some sense into you. So now we're gonna fight again. Whichever option you choose, you always have to fight. God damn it. Damn, they knocked me out of the air like. The sword's mastered for years. before he cast us out because we got dirty feet. Okay, so I think this is gonna be a bit difficult. Regardless of what option I choose, it always ends in a fight. I can think about giving them the money, but they're crazy. Hell no. I'm gonna keep trying at this and let's see what happens. I'll come back if I win. Um, and if after too many tries I'm just gonna go for something else. I'm just gonna go continue something else on the quest line. Ah, I was so close. I defeated two of them and the last one got me. And I think it was because I got distracted trying to come back in with the recording. Okay, try again. Finally. I'm sorry, but it's been so I've done so many. Oh, it's been like at least half an hour of me trying like crazy, trying to beat these dudes, and I finally got the victory. It did rely heavily, just so you all know, it did rely heavily on me having the Phoenix, being able to invoke the Phoenix so I can like distract them in some way, and then have the Phoenix aggro, and then because if I get the aggro, they stun lock me like crazy. Anyways, you defeat them, and they have no choice but to release the yak as per your request. Sometimes people need a little nudge along when they can't make a decision themselves. Okay, so we completed that. I'm guessing I have to talk to her again? You did it. I never would have dreamed. It seems like you have to offer... What? It seems like you'll have to offer them something of greater value in exchange, or straight up threaten them. Otherwise, how could you persuade them in such a short amount of time? 3 men fighting over a yak, just like 5 tribes fighting over a piece of dirt. Just like children fighting over candy. Like adults fighting over money. Fighting, fighting, and more fighting. In the end, does anyone ever really win? I know why you're here. I've heard about this crazed adventurer chasing after an impossible dream. Adventure or adventurer? If there's any way I can help, you catch it. There you go. I think it was related to Ludokan. The girl tugs softly at your left hand and slips her hand inside your palm with ease. The coldness of her touch gives you a sudden, sharp reminder of something. For some reason, you think of Lord of the Swamp Ludokan and her striking resemblance to him. You nearly blurt out a question. Are you? Before she cuts you off with a shh, and continues. The third chief sent his beloved daughter to Jamal City for safekeeping. No one could have guessed that war would come so soon. You'd heard a little before about the third chief's daughter. I don't think so. How the chief's son had been slain in intertribal warfare, and how the daughter had also disappeared during the old dynasty. But after hearing this side of the story, you may have reached an alternate conclusion. That's right. The leader of the third is my grandfather. Show this to him and tell him. Spreading your fingers, you find a gorgeous jade calabash in your hand. Does that make you the princess of Jamal City? No way! She continues. I suppose I might be the princess of the Umbra Cliffs, but not Jamal City. There's only one princess of Jamal City, and with that, she runs off laughing into the distance. Didn't ask why she never returned home to Umbra, because you've already guessed why. Okay, so I guess the beautiful woman right there in Frost Valley is related to Ludokan, but it is going to be a bit difficult to get that fight off if you're not super skilled or really skilled like me, because I'm not really skilled, and I got lucky that I had the Phoenix Tome, that I went ahead and did all that stuff to get her into a relationship with someone in this game. Yeah, so that one was really a really tough one for me. At least we got that. So now we gotta go tell Ludokan about that story. So let's head over to Umbra Cliffs. I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can. Let's see if we have this available. If not, we'll just walk. Okay, we'll go to the rally point. Anyways, I'll see y'all over at the Ludokan in Umbra Cliffs. Alright, so we found him. I actually came to Fleur and he wasn't there. And I'm like, okay, let's go around and look for him. And luckily he was coming already. He was on his way here, so We intercepted him. Hi, what do you want? Let's talk to him about this again. I have something similar. You may be interested. Let's see what kind of tricks you got. Ludo-Khan grips the calabash tightly and remains silent for some time. He finally issues his proclamation. The twin perils of war and poverty have ravaged the swamp people and eroded our dreams. But I must have things wrong this time. You're an extraordinary warrior. My granddaughter trusts you. I also trust her judgment. Ludo-Khan pokes off with his staff, hunching his back to turn and say, These old eyes can't see much anymore. But I hope our children and the children of Umbra will one day see it all. Suddenly seeming like the frail old man he should be, Ludo-Khan gazed out into the distance with a sparkle in his eye. Ludo-Khan signs the ceasefire, with the condition that the Ifrit stop their attacks and that the remaining clans accept as well. Regardless, the Thur have put their name on the parchment. It is a step forward. There you go. That's 2 leaders down and signed. We need more. We need to get wood to be able to get that one for the painting. Let's see what else we're missing. So for the Dakan Queen, we need to go find Jihan in what was he at? Twin Luna Valley. I forgot the name of it. And sometimes you misclick on these things. Come on, map, mappity map. Okay, so that's Maram right there. Oh yeah, that's for a side quest. Never mind. Jihan right there, and then where is the golden? I think it's the Golden Bazaar. Where was it? Where I had to. Oh yeah, I think it was here. Maybe, hopefully, or maybe up here. Yeah, I think it was up here. Where we placed that notice accidentally. Yeah. And where we're gonna have to take that wood. So we're gonna need 1,500 wood, which is gonna suck because, well, I kind of need wood for most of. Like, you need wood mostly for just about all the promotions and stuff like that. And I've used a little bit on promoting the new Dib farmer to the herder, blah blah blah, up to tamer. Anyways, so I'm gonna get to doing that. I might as well go to Twin Luna Valley and then just start with speaking with Jahan and getting onto the Docking Queen's quest. So anyways, let's get up to that. Alright, so I finally have the resources required for this quest. So the only thing that comes to mind is try to look, yeah, into here again. Thank you. You are such a wonderful person. Let's just hope this is you know, this is gonna get us through. If not, it's gonna screw us over with those resources. Just give me a little time to prepare. You describe Elida's appearance to the painter, who looks enthralled by the description. He completes the portrait of Elida, and it is so lifelike that it looks like she herself had walked onto the canvas. Okay, that better work for us. So it seems we got it. Yeah, we got drained of all that wood. Man, it's so hard for wood to come by. At least if you're not you know, if you don't have any don't have any control of like any outposts or anything like that. Anyways, now let's go talk to Jihan over here. So since we already have the canvas, let's see if it's in my inventory. There it is right there. Oh, it looks exactly like her. Anyways, yeah, because there's ironstone like all over the place, like nodes like that, and you can find wood as well, but as far as I'm concerned, you don't find it that often. Anyways, so that should be Jihan right there. So that one was for the Akal dude, right? I believe. Anyways, this is for Dawkins, the Dakan Queen. So let's see. You are? Greetings. There's something that I need. Oh? What can this humble merchant do for you? Are you buying or are you selling? I'm looking for an apothecary by the name of Dahlia. You tell Jihan of the description of Dahlia that Rabia gave you. Jihan strokes his dark mustache. My, I'm just a humble merchant, you know, not some bounty hunter. I know you're no ordinary merchant, and you're no ordinary adventurer. What do you need? Or are you not as well connected as I've heard, after all? Well, I was going to try to brush you off, but there just happens to be something you could do for me. What is it? For the past few nights, I've been seeing the shadow of a hanging man on my wall. I sleep with my windows shut and curtained, and no light should come through, but there was clearly the silhouette of a man on the wall. I had a few men stand guard around the house, but the shadow still appeared. I thought maybe my men had been dozing off, so I yelled out and went out myself as well, but we found nothing. I even had some wizards come over and examine the place, but they found no sign of magic. Apothecaries and healers found nothing out of the ordinary, either with the house or within myself, or with myself. What on earth is going on? There isn't even a tree outside my house, or any other house for that matter. Even if there really was someone hanging themselves outside my house, where would they hang themselves on? I can't sleep until I get to the bottom of this. Where's your house? To the southwest of here, up a hill. My guards are still posted nearby. Their names are Pig, Dog, and Ox. Pig, Dog, and Ox. Why would anyone be named like that? It's easy to remember. Now get on with it. Whew. I haven't slept well in days. Very well, thank you. Don't mention it. It's the Scorpion Queen who wants her, after all, and I know better than to cross her of all people. It's me who wants her. Yes, you want her, of course. He doesn't believe me. Okay, so west of here, up a hill. I'm gonna go look around and then I'll see if I'll come back when I find it. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I could have just gone into the quest and go there. Sometimes it doesn't give you a location, so that's why I thought it wasn't gonna give it to me. But I had just moved down here. You guys probably saw it, and it was right there. Pig, Dog, and Axe. So let's talk to Pig first. Oh. Good thing I didn't see anything, or I'd have been scared out of my wits like dog. What do you want? What do you want to ask, Pig? What did the shadow look like? I didn't see it. No way I would know what it looked like. Good thing I didn't see anything, so maybe leave and go ask Dog. Trembling. Ghost. I saw a ghost. What do you want to ask Dog? What did it look like? A hanging man. He was a little on the fat side. The rope was thick and his shadow was glowing, but there was nothing outside. I got up and threw up in the curtain. There was nobody outside. Nothing. He wasn't outside. He was inside. Trembling. Ghost. I saw a ghost. What do you want to ask him? Where were you that night? A ghost. I was inside. I saw a ghost hanging on a rope. Must have been so painful. When did the shadow appear, and how long was it there? I was dozing off. Then I saw a light, and the shadow hanging. Ah! You see scratch marks on his hands, as though he had been clawing at his own hands. He looks really frightened. Trembling. Ghost. I saw a ghost. What do you want to ask him? Nothing. Let's ask Ox. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. What do you want to ask him? What did it look like? I was asleep. I don't know. Don't ask me. I was standing guard outside. I didn't see anything. Where were you? I was over there. I fell asleep by the wall. He fell asleep by the wall with the hole. You notice a small hole on his shirt, and what seems to be an eye looking out from it. What's that? It's my friend. Ox takes out a doll of a little girl with 2 long braids. So it was a doll. Don't ask me, don't ask me. Okay, that's another clue. Talk to Pig again? Where were you that night? I was standing guard outside the door. The door is on the same wall as the one where the shadow appeared. Did you notice anything unusual? Nobody was outside, and I didn't hear anything. The shadow appeared inside the house. I didn't see anything on the outside. Ox was standing guard outside the wall, the opposite wall, and he said he didn't see anything. I think he was asleep. It must have been a bat or bird or something that made that shadow. Don't know why we're making such a big deal about it. He seems to be avoiding your gaze. Good thing I didn't see anything. What do you want to ask him? Okay, so let's see if there's anything else around here. From the outside it looks like a typical house, but the interior is lavishly furnished. Let's check the wall opposite. The wall opposite the one where the shadow appeared also seems unremarkable. There is a hole on the wall. Something is blocking the hole. It is a stick of wood wrapped in a white cloth, blocking a hole in the wall just large enough for a human finger to pass through. What's this? There is some cooled wax on the ground not far from the wall with the hole. From the outside it looks like a typical house with the interiors. Okay. Let's see the wall where the shadow was seen. According to Jihan, this was the wall where the hanging man's shadow appeared. It is a mundane, unremarkable wall. From the outside it looks like a typical house, blah blah blah. The window. The window can be opened from the inside. Light can shine through the silk screen. There's a curtain outside. It is opaque and rather thick, and it will be difficult for light to shine through when the curtain is closed. From the outside it looks like a typical house, blah blah blah. So now what? You have examined everything. It's time to report back to Jihan. Okay, so let's go back over there. Well, what did you find? The culprit was pig, dog, or ox. I want to say ox because of the doll. Ox. I know what happened. Cover it up or expose him? Expose him. It's just a little trick. Light a candle at night, crouch outside the wall, and unplug the cock blocking the hole. What? A hole? Where? The wall opposite the one where the shadow appeared. What? How did you do that? You can try it out yourself. Light a candle at night and approach the hole, and you'll see the shadow on the opposite side. So that's why there was a glow around the shadow. But what was the hanging man about? It was a doll with two braids. He held it upside down. As the braids were hanging downwards, the shadow cast by the hall is upside down, so the doll's shadow would look like it was upright. Ah, so the braids looked like a hangman's rope. He was one of your guards. He blew out the candle and hid it in his shirt, burning a small hole in it. I know who it was now, and he's going to have it coming to him. What about your promise? Don't worry, you'll have the person you want in 3 days. Ox is taken away by Jihan's men, I guess. You will never find out what will happen to him. Not really my business. That's his business. So we have to wait for 3 days to talk to him again. So for now, we should probably go complete this one with Bahat in the desert. So let's go look for him then. All right, so we found him. What do you want me to do with this treaty? This is... The Akal Sultan puts away the portrait, closes his eyes in silence. The old king is long gone. The princess remains missing. Another sits on the throne of Jamal's city. I shall bury this portrait and build a grave for the princess, and thus I shall fulfill my vow in my own way. I'm a man of my word. Bring me the agreement. I signed this peace treaty in the name of the Akal clan, and I hope you will stay true to your words as well, and bring true peace to this war-torn land. Regardless, the Akal have put their name on the parchment. It is a step forward. Alright, very nice, very nice. Now we just need the Docking Queen and that bastard Huznu that we need either we needed to fight him, or we need to convince everyone else, and then he'll be convinced after everyone else has been like kind of united in some way by signing this. So we need to wait 3 days. I think it's gonna be the 3 days will pass as soon as we get back. So let's get back to Jihan. I'm guessing Jihan's gonna be in the same spot. Alright, so the 3 days are up, and Jihan has found Dahlia. Meet him at the forest by the lakeside to the north of Half Moon Hills, a bazaar in Twin Luna Valley. So, over here? Oh, up there. Okay, on the hill. Ah, come on, I'm stuck. I thought I was gonna be in the city, so that's why I was around this place. No. Go, go, go. Here they are. I have the one you were looking for. Whatever happens next does not concern me. Jihan's servant brings forth a young woman with her hands tied behind her back. Her head is covered by a sack, and from her muffled cries it seems that her mouth has been gagged as well. Here she is, Dahlia, an apothecary who once served the Dakan. My end of the bargain is fulfilled. Only you and Dahlia remain. You pull a sack off her head and ungag her. She gasps for air and glares at you. Why does Rabia want you? Maybe I can help you. No. Would your life be in danger if you were handed over to Rabia? It doesn't concern you. It does not look like she is interested in talking. There you go. Now let's head back to the Dakan Queen. And here we are. Dakan Queen. I brought Dahlia, the woman you asked for. Ah, look at this. It's my precious. Welcome, my hero, and my sweet little apothecary. Why do you want her? She didn't tell you? Shaking his head, no. Well now, that's a good girl. Come, Dahlia. We have some girls' talk to do. Dahlia walks towards Rabia, expressionless. Suddenly she turns back at you and says, I used to serve Sultan Hassan. Come now, dear girl. What use is it to tell this to an outsider? You don't need to serve him anymore. You'll be my personal apothecary now. Rabia has signed the ceasefire. You think back to what Dahlia said, but you do not understand. Regardless, the Dakan have put their name on the parchment. It is a step forward. Alright, so that's another quest down. Now it's just this guy. Ugh. 4 or 5. That's the last dude. Okay, let's head back to Redstone Keep and let's see if he makes it easier on us. If not, then I'm gonna have to investigate and see what I'm gonna do with that. Or I just have to find a way to beat him, probably. Hopefully he's here, and I don't have to go around looking for him. There he is again. Let's see. Peace. That's when he tried to attack me. Yep, we already know this part. What are your terms? Again, he's gonna tell me what. Oh, I have to defeat him by force. So yeah, I have to defeat him. Hit the 3. Have that get aggro. Will I win? I don't know. I don't actually expect to win. I actually expect to get steamrolled. Oh, he healed. Oh my goodness. Wait, did he heal? Or was it just me? Alright, so I have not much of a choice here, so I do have to beat him in a fight. I guess it's not as difficult as fighting the other 3. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna come back basically the same time when I have if I beat him, and I have to beat him. So I'll get to doing this on my own. Alright, so I beat him, and not really much strategy except that like I said, I rely heavily on having like a main tank or the Phoenix to get aggro sometimes, and also the escaping with my teleport skills. Anyways, looks like you're not just talk. I must say I'm impressed. I'll give you another choice then. Do one thing for me, and I will agree to a ceasefire. Yes, I have the authority to do this, even though it is my father who sits on the throne of Jamal City. The White Rose have told me about something called the Black Blood Crystal, capable of breaking the curse of the Black Sun. Bring it to me. The Black Blood Crystal? To try to find something like that is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But still, accept. I'll pay attention. I await your news. Alright, so at least we beat him. But still, there's not really much strategy except for like... Oh yeah, and I changed my weapon to a bow, so... I don't know if the bow actually helped in any way, shape, or form. But I just switched out just so I could try to do like some kiting or anything like that, or something like that. But I don't know if that really... I don't think that really played any part in that much. Anyways. Retrieve this from Huznu. Retrieve this for? Oh yeah, him. Hopes that you'll help him track down this, a rather legendary treasure, blah blah blah. Okay, so apparently it sends me over there. Hopefully this is not like a false location. Anyways, let's head over there. Okay, so I think I came across something that has something to do with that crystal. What was it called? Black blood crystal, because I'm reading it from here. I just came into Twin Luna Valley, and then I saw this Hawkeye traveler, and like, hold up, hold up. That guy's never there. I've never seen him before. So I decided to talk to him, and here we go. Ah, the Crimson Crystal. I have never seen anything so beautiful, red and translucent, with patterns like blood vessels. There is nothing like it. But he lives in Hunter's Valley, a place filled with feral beasts. Ah, Hunter's Valley? This one looks like they have some nice weapons. Okay, and that's all he has to say. Alright, so let's continue onwards. Let's see if I don't think it updated in any way, shape, or form, right? It's still right there. We still have to go there? Okay, yes. Oh, some wood. So it's up this side, right? Here's the area? Should be, right? So there's that boat right there. I don't think that's been there before, so let's go there. Because the boat's been there, yes, but this thing wasn't. Take the boat to Hunter's Valley? Yes. Okay, so there's beasts. Am I gonna fight them, or they're just there? Anything to interact with? I'm looking around, don't see anything. There's beasts, blah blah blah. There's a bear, mysterious beastmen. Is there anything else like to loot around? Probably not. Let's talk to them. They don't look like they want me here. You're right. They don't want you here. Please leave. I'll cut straight to the chase. I'm here for something called the Black Blood Crystal. Do you know where it is? No. I hope you're not lying. You must defeat me if you want to hear the truth. Ah, dang, another fight. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Something tells me, hey, hit the 3. Oh, he summoned the dragon. I'm trying to summon my phoenix. Can you help me? Oh, no, he didn't summon a dragon. He transformed into a dragon. That's what it was. And he launched me into the air. And I'm almost dead. And I'm dead. Okay. Again, another defeat. Once again, I must continue to try and win the fight. Unless it's not going to let me. It's only a one-shot. Please don't tell me it's a one-shot thing. Oh, they sent me all the way back? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing this. And I think what I'm going to have to do is just reload every time right before that fight or something. Anyways, I'll be right back. Hopefully when I win. Alright, so here we are once again after several tries. Many tries. Well, maybe not as much as how long it took me with the other 2 fights. Anyways, it was just barely by luck. Not bad. Can I hear the truth now? First, tell me why you want the Black Blood Crystal. It's a long story. Keep it short. To save lives. That's short. Isn't that what you wanted? Out with it. Who's behind you? And what do they want? Speak with honesty, and you shall have honesty in return. Nice and straight. You tell the beastmen why you are looking for the Black Blood Crystal. Your cause is just, and I wish I could assist. However, I must disappoint you. Yes, the Black Blood Crystal can break the curse, but it's a terrible curse in and of itself. What? A friend gave it to me. I saw it with my own eyes, its terrible power. Takes the Black Blood Crystal pendant and gives it to you. There are records and images left behind in the crystal using magic. Show it to the Nasir leader. There are powerful wizards in his court, and they will understand. You animals have uncanny instincts. If they could break the curse, then it's perhaps not a bad thing to give it to them. No need for thanks. Action above words. There we go. So we got that. And I guess the only way to leave is going back to the circle here. I was a little lost. I'm like, where is it? I don't even know if I can use it still. Days pass like crazy, but sometimes you can't really tell. Yep, not ready. Okay, I'm gonna have to go walk all the way back. Alright, I'll see y'all back at the Redstone Keep. I think that's what it's called. I forget the name of these things now. Alright, so we are back. Talk to this dude again. Who's new? It reminds me of some it sounds like Snooze New. It makes I don't know, I just can't take his name seriously because of that. Black blood crystal. I have the black blood crystal, but you tell who's knew about the black blood crystal's curse. Ridiculous. Did you think me a fool? Well, it's here. You can have someone examine it if you want. Come. My lord. You give the black blood crystal to the white robed wizard next to Huznu. Sweating. This is... What is it? It is indeed the legendary black blood crystal. If I'm not mistaken, there are fragments of memories within, left behind by magic. If the memories are real, then a terrible curse lingers within the crystal. To use it will be no simple matter. So the thing that could break the curse is curse itself? Unbelievable! Takes a deep breath. Is there a way to break the curse? I'm afraid its secrets are beyond my humble abilities, my lord. If anyone could break the curse, it would be the former leader of the White Rose, who has been missing for decades, and our current leader, Kyrat, is not yet at that level. Very well. Enough. I suppose this is how fate would have it. You can have this back. My luck may have lead me to his legendary artifact, but I could hardly expect it to lead me to this legendary figure as well. You have completed my task. I am a man of my word. Huznu signs the ceasefire with the conditions that they stop their attacks and that the remaining clans accept as well. Regardless, the Nasir have put their name on the parchment. It is a step forward. There you go. The quest is done. Now what? Rights restored. Huznu, out of caution, does not want the black blood crystal for himself. Such a highly contested treasure belongs with its rightful owners, the Beastmen of Hunter's Valley. So I have to take that back. Yeah, I gotta go give that back to him. And this technically complete. I'm guessing Elida will pop up or her voice is gonna, pop out of nowhere and talk to me. Well, I guess we'll go and return that, I guess. Let's head back over there. So I got a little something pop up while I was making my way through the Crying Rock. I was almost at Twin Luna Valley, but I got this. I don't know if it hasn't something to do with with our quest or not, so that's why I'm coming back at this moment. The Nasir ride like sands through the wind, passing back and forth between valleys and mountains with ease. You take another close look at the ceasefire you've negotiated. It's like a dream that's come true. You realize that you've lost track of how long you've been chasing this down, but the peace and stability that lays ahead can't help but set you at ease. Okay, so the quest: obtain the trade permit of what did I obtain trade permits for everything? What the heck was that? I didn't read the entire thing. It was just too fast. Maybe it's in the news down here. You've traveled to many places recently, and each time you set foot on a new piece of soil, you always inquire passers-by whether or not they've seen the girl in the gray-blue turban. But after all this time, you still know nothing about Elida's whereabouts. Could she be lost already to the icy eastern tundra of Ilyas? You quickly shake off such negative thoughts and check your palm once again, waiting for that familiar blue glow to gleam once more. At that very same moment, in the far, far east on the other side of Ilyas Mountains, east of the Ilyas Mountains. Damn it. I walked straight into this trap. The stone of image that the Ifrit Voidmaster gave me is apparently some kind of spirit trap, and activating the stone also activates the trap. I thought he actually trusted me. Is it because of the river goddess's blood coursing through my veins? Shaking head. Forget everything else. Concentrate on only cracking this cracking this imprisonment. Lack of discipline could cost you your life here. Riser, stay away from the Ifrit. Don't get too close. For a moment there, I thought it was going to be like the end of the story. On the way. Hey, where'd they sent me? Wait, was I here? I don't remember. Elida? Why is my mind suddenly filled with Elida's cries? Help me! Help! You turn to look, but just at that very moment that poor passerby is snatched up by the pursuing Ifrit, who rips his throat out whole. Blood gushes out in arcing spurts, splashing onto your boots. What are you guys doing? Inhuman tongue. Doing? We are feeding. Although long dead, the stranger's stare somehow remains transfixed on you, as though blaming you for your inaction. You haven't heard? Your chief has entered into contract with the princess. Contract? A contract, he says. Wahahahaha. I tell you what, how exactly should I put this? Yes, that's right. People are so easily deceived, just like that princess. How is she doing these days? The stone of image is jinxed, and she'll be unable to move by now. Cold, hungry, and angry. Poor thing, if she was still here with us, the Void Master wouldn't have sent us so many troops. Stone of image? What on earth have you done to the stone of image? Do I misspeak your human tongue? Or are your pathetic human ears and brain failing you? That stupid princess has probably already frozen to death. She can't shake off that magic that powerful. The Ifrit tilts his head and looks at you. The sinews of rippling rock on his face make it hard to determine any emotion whatsoever, but his eyes clearly betray sarcasm and contempt. I will never forgive you. You shift your weight down and crouching on tiptoes, you ever so slowly unsheath your weapon inch by inch. Then, with a sudden shing sound, a flash of light shoots a glint in the dark before the dust has been settled to the ground. The Ifrit falls dead to the ground, right beside the poor man he'd just murdered. You squat down and pass your palm over the face of the deceased man, forcing his eyes closed. God rest ye. You feel a sudden, unknowing pressure forcing your pupils down into pin pricks. The voice of Elida you heard echoing around your mind's eye draws into sudden, sharp focus. Riser, stay away from the Ifrit. The war horns have sounded. Despite drawing all the tribes together on the pathway to peace, you still have no way to stop the perfidious onslaught of the Ifrit. Meanwhile, Princess Elida has been kidnapped beyond the Ilyas mountains, if she even remains alive. The tribes are starting to turn on you because of the Ifrit's assault, blaming their weakened defenses on all the tribal work you've been doing. Violent fires have been kindled and ignited. Now, like the flickers of a flame, the Ifrit goad you. War has erupted. Friendliness dropped to 100. The Akals, friendliness rose. And now I'm back on my path, right? Betrayer. But first we gotta send this back. You successfully signed a treaty with the 5 tribes, but the Ifrit Voidmaster broke his word and trapped Elida in the Ilyas Mountains. The Ifrit invaded Salzaar, and the treaty you spent so much time getting signed is now nothing more than a worthless piece of parchment. Interrogate the Ifrit and find out Elida's exact location. Defeat 5 squads of the Ifrit invading Salzaar and gather any available information. But first I want to go turn this in. So let's go continue on our quest there. Mysterious voice. Did you miss me, young one? You finally reappeared. Will you answer my questions this time? There's no rush. Let's start from the beginning. I was once an Ifrit. That is how your kind calls mine. Many aeons ago. I think that's how it's said. Eons is not with an A, right? I don't know. In fact, I was a high priest, harnessing the power of my unparalleled skill in the arcane. I controlled fire itself to unify many of the small tribes under my leader. To preserve my legacy, I wrote a book detailing the secrets of Fire Arcana, the Book of Fire. Is the Ifrit Void Master your leader? Ifrit Void Master? Ha! The young sprightly creature that currently leads my tribe, I am much older than you think. All legacies must be passed on, and I accepted 4 apprentices, 4 young Ifrit, under my wings. I taught them what I knew, including a certain sealing spell that I was most proud of. The book suddenly burst into angry flames, but the pages remained unscathed. Perhaps my desire for power was my undoing, my retribution. My apprentices attacked me, shackled me with the spells I taught them, and then used my very own sealing arcana to seal me within my very own book. They divided the book into 5 fragments, one for each of themselves, one for my former leader, the one you hold in your hands, their goal, to prevent me from ever reappearing. Oh, I was confused about what this part said. So one for each of themselves, and one is from the former leader, is the one that he has. To prevent me from ever reappearing in the physical realm. The irony only grows sweeter as time passes. I have felt the growing energy of my fellow tribesmen in the recent ripples of time. I expect their barrier to your world has dissolved. I also feel my own energy radiating from the other 4 fragments of my book. If you're as wise as I have sensed, you should know that what I hope you will do. Enter the Ifrit domain and find the other 4 fragment. My power will grow as the fragments are rejoined. The flames spreading across the book slowly extinguish themselves. What do you want me to do once I find them all? All I desire is to be released from these pages and to find a quiet domain for myself. I will relinquish my power to you so that you can face the Ifrit Void Master and save your world. If what he's saying is true, perhaps this is the key to victory. Where are the other 4 fragments? My 4 apprentices grew strong after learning my powers and found positions for themselves within the various tribes. Once my kind was banished by yours, they exiled themselves and returned to the Ifrit domain to live lives of seclusion and study. I expect they kept the fragments with them. I'll consider your silence as an agreement. You may now harness my powers through the Book of Fire. I await the day you find the remaining fragments with a great deal of enthusiasm. A vision of 3 places flashing through your mind. You've never been to any of them, but you remember them as if they were home. You'll see their traces near wherever they're hiding. Take a look inside. Perhaps we'll find them trembling from fear of my revenge. The whereabouts of the 4th fragment remains unknown, but if we find the first 3 fragments, its location will become clear. You may now use the Book of Fire. Online skill page. Party. Skill. Book of Fire. What? And I got 5 points to use. So the Fire Totem requires none. Oh, a requirement, I guess. Summon a Fire Totem at your location for 10 seconds. 10 plus 10 seconds? I don't know what that means. The totem launches a fireball every second at the closest enemy within 2,000 cubits to deal 302 damage. Cooldown 30 seconds. Learn it, I guess. What does this mean? Defeat RyXe and Ifrit apprentice. Horus, another Ifrit apprentice. Have the complete Book of Fire for that one. Flare Signal, have again the complete Book of Fire. So first I have to get that one, and then I could get that one. So that's the requirement for that. These require defeating the other apprentices, 2 of them, 1 each. And here's Turks, another Ifrit apprentice, and Horus again. Why Horus twice? I wonder. That makes me either think that it's just linked to this and we're missing one. I don't know. It's just the 3, right? Maybe it's just talking about 3 and the last one is not counted. Maybe. Anyways, we got that, though I don't know what to do with it really. Anyways, let's go back. Let's go over here and turn this quest in. Yes. So I think I'm gonna finally end it after turning this in because we're almost at the hour mark. I've just trying to do so many things in one episode that it just got so long. Looks disappointed as you take out the black blood crystal. We'll meet again. You don't look happy. I thought you found someone or something who could break the curse for me. So you used me. No one gives a treasure of great value to a complete stranger unless there is a good reason to. You're a cold-blooded animal. Haven't you learned your lesson? Looks like the people are right to fear beast blood. You're no better yourself. You failed, and you should leave. Will you not come with me? No. Leave. Very well. Please don't tell me I have to fight him again. You turn around and feel a powerful gust of wind from behind almost blow you off your feet. You look back and see a red dragon take to the air and fly away. No need to rush me. I'm going. Did I return it? Technically, yes, I believe. So he's leaving. Okay, so what was the news here that I had gotten? Okay, that's something else. That's not what's important to me. Ifrit priest, general, wizard, joined, blah blah blah. Oh, there's the news of this right here. Obtain trade permits at Redstone Keep, Triptych Rock, Emerald. Oh, basically everywhere, right? Obtain trade permits, yeah. Ifrits are at minus 100 reputation. Ifrit has listed you as a wanted criminal. You won't be able to travel freely in areas under their influence. Isn't that normal? Okay, that should be it for that quest, right? And now it's just Betrayer. And oh, and a side quest, Book of Fire. Okay, so it's not necessary that we do it, but obviously we're gonna have to do that. Anyways, before we reach the hour mark, this is where I'm gonna end the episode. In the next one, we're gonna be trying to get those, collect the other fragments of the Book of Fire, just because it's something to do. And then after we do that, then we'll continue with the main quest. Anyways, let's see what this quest said. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Anyways, defeat 5 squads. Okay. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.